Hello friends, how are you? Please subscribe my channel for daily new update. Good Morning Britain, GMB, has apologized after the program used footage of Liverpool supporters attending the disastrously mismanaged 2022 Champions League final for a ticketless fans segment. The ITV program featured a segment this morning, Friday, December 29th on the Department of Culture, Media and Sport, DCMS, Committee's recommendation to punish ticketless fans forcing entry to football stadiums. The recommendation came in response to the unrest during England's Euro 2020 match v Italy at Wembley, where it was estimated 2,000 fans stormed the stadium without tickets. The committee's chair, Dame Caroline Dinenage, said, "Tailgating and other forms of unauthorized entry into grounds are an increasing problem at high-profile matches, putting safety at risk from overcrowding. Those involved should know that they will face consequences, and the government should back legislation to ensure they can be banned." However, in a segment titled Tailgating, Rising Problem at Matches, GMB used footage of Liverpool fans outside the Stade de France in Paris during the Champions League final in May 2022. The match v Real Madrid was marred by a number of organizational failures from UEFA and the French authorities. The Echo has reported extensively on the chaos and heard from multiple fans who described being tear-gassed by police, denied access to the stadium despite having valid tickets, and being attacked and robbed by locals in the Saint-Denis region of Paris. A French Senate report released in July of last year found French authorities had stereotyped and labeled LFC fans as hooligans. In the days following the match, French Interior Minister Gérald Darmanin falsely claimed 30,000 to 40,000 fake tickets were in circulation by LFC fans. Over 1,000 fans caught in the crush outside the stadium are currently bringing a group legal claim against UEFA on the basis the governing authority failed to ensure a safe and secure environment for those attending. The same DCMS committee report suggested the French police's treatment of Liverpool fans was disgraceful, and attitudes towards British football fans heavily contributed to the chaotic scenes that saw 238 people injured. The footage used in the GMB segment showed Liverpool fans holding up tickets and standing behind a fence while being sprayed with tear gas. The presenter's voiceover while the footage was shown referenced the disorder of Euro 2020. The segment was criticized by Liverpool fans following its publication. Liverpool FC YouTuber Courtney Neary posted, "GMB going on about ticketless fans, especially mentioning the Euros final at Wembley, yet using images of Liverpool fans at Paris, which was confirmed to be an issue with policing and the venue, not ticketless fans." Journalist Tom Dunn, who has extensively covered the events surrounding the Paris final, added, "Using images of Liverpool fans who were beaten and gassed by police when they had valid tickets for a match for a piece about tailgating at football is just another lazy example of some in national media who hold certain opinions about people from Liverpool." The Hillsborough Survivors Support Alliance, HSA, who campaign for Hillsborough survivors and their families, added, "GMB, you need to issue an apology. Using images of Liverpool fans and talking about ticketless fans. Ticketless fans were not the issue in Paris." Responding to the complaints, a spokesperson for Good Morning Britain said, "We are aware of this error, where incorrect footage featured during our 8 a.m. news bulletin broadcast today, and plan to address this on our next GMB program airing next Tuesday. The previous longer versions of this package at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. aired correctly, but the later report was truncated resulting in the image error. We of course apologize for any confusion from this unintentional error. The Echo understands the error has since been removed from ITV's catch-up service." The Liverpool Echo News Communities. There are many ways to keep up with news in Liverpool, and our website is just one. Below you can find details about our premium app with a smooth interface and no adverts. You will also find links to our Breaking WhatsApp community, Facebook page, our in-depth daily post newsletter. The final day of 2023 is upon us, which brings an end to another hectic year in the world of television. Broadcasting watchdog Ofcom has revealed viewers lodged twice as many complaints over the past 12 months than they did in 2022. The total number of complaints received this year was 69,236, and the two most complained about issues make up for nearly a quarter of complaints. Ofcom complaints do not include BBC programs, which has its own regulation system. The watchdog explained almost 1 in 10 complaints from viewers were in relation to the coverage of the ongoing conflict in Israel and Gaza, and this is being prioritized by their team. The top 10 complained about moments also include segments from the coronation of King Charles, This Morning, and Good Morning Britain. We have included the full list below. 1. Dan Wootton Tonight on GB News, 8,867 complaints. The most complained about moment of the year came on Dan Wootton's Tonight Show, when viewers objected to comments made by Lawrence Fox about journalist Ava Evans on the episode broadcast on September 26. In a statement shared on social media platform X, GB News confirmed Wootton and Fox had both been suspended after the episode. It said, GB News has suspended Dan Wootton following comments made on his program by Lawrence Fox last night. This follows our decision earlier today to formally suspend Mr. Fox. We are conducting a full investigation. Ofcom's investigation of this program under its rules on offense is ongoing. 2. King Charles III, the coronation on ITV, 8,421 complaints. The coronation of King Charles broadcast on May 6 was hit with a large number of complaints from viewers across the UK. The majority of the complaints were related to comments made by Adjoa Andoh during coverage of the coronation. The Bridgerton star commented on the appearance of the royal family on the balcony of Buckingham Palace as she said, "We have gone from the rich diversity of the Abbey to a terribly white balcony." Adjoa apologized for her comments and said she didn't meant to upset anyone. Ofcom investigated the complaints and concluded the comments did not breach any broadcasting regulation. It said, "While we understand some viewers had strong feelings about this comment, after careful consideration we concluded that the comment was a personal observation, which was part of a wide-ranging panel discussion which also touched on other diversity-related topics, and which contained a range of viewpoints. Our decision to not pursue these complaints further also took into account the right to freedom of expression." 3. Good Morning Britain on ITV, 2,391 complaints. Good Morning Britain was flooded with complaints on October 17 when Richard Madeley asked British Palestinian MP Layla Moran if she had any intel on the October 7 terror attack against Israel. The MP was on the ITV daytime TV program in October, while her family were trapped in Gaza. Mr. Madeley asked her if she knew what was happening in Gaza before the actions took place. Richard said, "With your family connections in Gaza, did you have any indication of what was going to happen 10 days ago? 2 weeks ago? Was there any word on the streets?"